everyone, it's Emma Chadbone here, and I'm coming to you with some top tips on how to do an awesome Facebook Live, whether you are a nervous beginner or an intermediate, or you're looking for some professional tips. Beginners first. I know it's nerve-wracking at the thought of going live. Believe me, I used to write post-it notes and stick them to the side of the mirror. The main thing to remember is that going live is crucial for you growing your business and getting the maximum amount of reach. So if you disregard everything else in this video, just hit live and talk. It's better than not doing it at all. If you want to give yourself a little bit more peace of mind, then do practice what you're going to say first. Have a little rehearse in your mind. You can write down some notes and then try to just talk naturally to the camera. Keep it short and sweet and slow down. We all have a tendency to ramble when we get nervous and we talk too fast. So consciously slow down, keep it to a minute or two, and if at the end you really hate what you've done, you do have the option to delete it afterwards, so the world will not end. Tip number 3 is to start with a smile and just saying hello and introducing your topic of your live. So it might sound really simple and straightforward, but the number of people who start a live and then sit in silence while they're tagging people, or they say they're going to wait for some people to join them, don't do that. Get cracking straight away, because people can watch on a replay, and having 60 seconds of nothing at the beginning is a big turn off and people won't carry on watching. So get straight into it. Don't forget to introduce yourself and give yourself a bit of an elevated pitch. So you could say, hi, my name's Sarah and I'm an independent rep for so-and-so. Or you could say, hi, my name's Sarah and I help people get A, B and C products at a deal and a discount. When you're a bit more proficient at doing lives, you can ask for engagement, because hopefully by now you won't be put off by the fact people might be commenting. And that's really nice to say, give me a comment below, let me know what you think about this topic, and you can then engage live with your viewers and you can have a conversation. It is the best way for your customers to get to know you, to get to trust you, and they will like you. And when they do that, they're more likely to part with their money for your products or your service. The way that I like to structure my lives, and this is another great tip for you, is to keep it short and sweet and number your points. So you might call your live the top 3 tips on such and such, or the top 10 ideas for so and so, and then stick to your list. And you can have notes in front of you to glance at. Try not to read them word for word, but it's a really good way of letting your customers know and your viewers know, how long is this live likely to be? Have they got time to listen to 3 things or 5 things? If you do a list with the top 20, they might not even click to watch, so keep it shorter and sweeter. Another great tip is towards the end of your live, you can do a summary if the live calls for it. So if you've been talking and ad-libbing, then you could at the end say, so just to recap, my top 3 points were A and B and C. Obviously, if your live has been very short, then you might not need to do that, so just make a judgment call. For all the pros out there who've been doing lives for a little while now, if you're looking to make it a little bit more professional looking, have a look at the Streamyard app. You can link this to Facebook, and it's a great way of having a more studio vibe. You can put your name on the screen. You can even add banners that you bring up, and they're a really good reminder to keep you on topic. And you can then engage with your customers and viewers' comments live by bringing them up on screen. So it's such a good way of getting engagement, which will boost your post up in the Facebook algorithm. One thing to mention to try and avoid is jerky movements with the camera. At the moment, I've got you balanced on a tripod, which I find quite sturdy. Sometimes I use it just in my hands, but I try really hard to keep it still and keep movement to a minimum. If you have lots of jerky actions, then it's really hard for the viewer to keep their attention on you. And last but not least, to wrap up your live, you're going to thank people for their time, so you appreciate them watching, that you'd like to have any feedback that they have, and that if they found value in it and think their friends would as well, that they can of course share it. And then that's it, you're done. Pressure off. So to summarise very quickly, because that was one of my points and I'll put it into action for you now, just go live and don't overthink it. Lead with a smile. Start talking off the bat, get your topic out there in a short, sweet, succinct way, and just have fun. Your personality will shine through and your audience will love it. I hope you found this useful. Don't forget to share. I'll see you soon.